Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's the Ave Vs A.Ward, Henny Man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out of Henny Man. D out of Henny Man. Put it on your YouTube.
Yo. Shout out to the trappers, we are back lit. It's the Ave Henny Man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets. Alright, man, I literally just got home back to Maryland. I couldn't wait to do this blog, and I didn't wait to do this blog. I ain't even been here for 5 minutes, y'all. Power moves went down Saturday. Sunday, I had to fly to Milwaukee. Shout out to Black Elite Battle League. You know what I mean? I was battling a dude named M City. Event was hosted by Charlie Clips. You know what I mean? So I was out there having fun. I couldn't do my recap yet. I haven't put out a lot of media regarding Power Moves, but I was definitely in the building. And I'm going to tell y'all how it went, man. First and foremost, I think as a whole, it was mostly pros to this event. You know what I mean? My only con might be people was doing their job too well, man. You know what I mean? Like, you had mad security in that joint, you feel me? So, wasn't no happenings happening in that joint. But the security kind of didn't understand bars. So, like, when people was going crazy, they were like, ah! Security was like, yo, calm down. Like they thought it was like a riot happening or something like that. But other than that, man, the whole event was beautifully ran, executed from the face-offs to promo. I got to shout out Hitman, Holla. I got to shout out Geechi, Gotti. And I want to get into these battles. I ain't even going to hold y'all because you know what I mean, like I said, I just got in the house. You feel me? Now, I'm going to start off with J2 versus Snake Eyes. I heard J2's third round the day before. And I was like, he's going to have a problem with this round right here. All right, so I'm on the way to the event when the battle starts. So I look at the first round of the battle, and I'm like, okay, if I know his third round and the first round looking like this, Snake might be in some problems, man. Now, I think J2 got that battle clear. You know what I mean? I think that Snake Eyes took the wrong approach, and I think that Snake Eyes he's so in character at all times. I mean, it's really him. It's not even a character. He's convinced that everybody just hates on him. I think in this situation, he just took the wrong approach. Not because it was Atlanta, not just because J2 can actually rap, and just rapping about how he's not straight. It's not going to win you a battle versus him no more. You feel me? That's just not going to work. You have to add wittiness to it. You have to say something that hasn't been said. You have to say it in a way that hasn't been said. And I think Snake Eyes just went up there kind of dependent on a certain approach. I actually was talking about it with a couple people outside when Snake Eyes walked by. And he walked by, and I guess he heard us, and he was like, man, I'm the most hated person in battle rap. You know what I mean? Now, Snake Eyes is a top 3 heel. You know what I mean? I think the top 3 heels is Ave, Snake Eyes, and Bigg K. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's hated. People don't want to see Snake Eyes lose. You know what I mean? But if he loses, we just got to kind of tell the truth. He was like, well, he was saying that he supports transgender babies. I'm like, what does that have to do with bars? You feel me? Like, but shout out to Snake Eyes. I'm sure he won't like that I said that. But I mean, that's the reason why I don't do recaps no more, because battle rappers don't know how to take criticism. I think the Snake Eyes has had way better performances. I think he's going to continue to shine. I think his character is needed in battle rap. You know what I mean? I just think that this one was one that got past him. J2 had an amazing performance. Shout out to him for seizing the moment. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. A.Ward versus Ave. Now, I only saw the first round of this. And when I saw it, you know what I mean, because I had to go outside and handle something. When I saw the first round of this, y'all, I'm like, ooh, this is going to be fire. I even had the first kind of debatable, you feel me? I don't know what happened when I walked out. But apparently, A.Ward even admitted that he lost. You know what I'm saying? Ave walked the win down clear. That's all I'm saying is Ave got that one clear. So I really ain't got to do a major recap of that. You know, we just going to have to put more respect on Ave's name in the year he's been having, because he's getting clear wins. And so we going to have to make sure we just don't forget that he's out here getting clear wins. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Swamp versus T-Rex. That's another person whose rounds I heard, they had the second round all drug talk, right? Swamp rapped me his second round. I said, yo, even Rex is going to have a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? Because Swamp's round was not only potent, it wasn't short, it wasn't... Now, Rex hasn't been given a super short rounds like he was for a little period of time, but I'm like, Rex round not going to be it's not going to be this long. And I mean, I don't know, you know, we just don't know what Rex be going to get. Rex, my dog, shout out to him, but once again, he admitted that he lost that round right there. You know what I mean? And that was kind of the round we keyed in on for that battle. It was a lot of heckling when Rex was rapping. He came in dropping bombs. You know what I mean? It was a lot of hat slamming. I like that battle. I can't wait to rewatch it. But as of right now, I think I'm going to give Swamp that battle. I gave Swamp the first, I gave Swamp the second, I gave Rex the third. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to rewatch that battle. But big shout out to both of them guys once again for seizing the moment. You know what I mean? Because this was a big stage, y'all. We talking about Let me do this. Another thing. You know what I mean? Yo, first of all, this joint was sold out. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people that couldn't get in. I see a lot of questioning of the fire marshal and all that. I was actually at the door and told I couldn't go in at a certain time because the fire marshal was walking through. You know what I mean? And they got to be able to walk through. You feel me? The fire marshal got to make sure it's not too many people in there. And I'm pretty sure they stuffed a lot of people, a lot more people than they should have in that building. You feel me? So yeah, that was a real thing, you know what I mean? But with that being said, I'm gonna pull the card back up. New Jersey Twork vs Bigg K. Whew. I expected more from Bigg K. I think that, like I said, he's one of the one of the biggest 3 heels of battle rap. You know what I mean? New Jersey Twork gave Bigg K one of his best performances, in my opinion. And then Bigg K, I think it was just a wrong approach situation. First of all, Twork got to go first, and he went up there and went crazy. Like Twork's pen is just layers above a lot of what we hearing in battle rap. You know what I mean? He's not just giving you the obvious punch. He'll punch here, add to the punch, remix the punch, and throw the punch back at you in 3 different ways, all in a span of 4 bars. You feel me? And it just gets layered and layered and more layered, and he was doing that throughout this whole battle. We wanted to see this battle because whether people don't call Twork a puncher because he does so many other things, but we know he has one of the best pens, one of the best punching abilities in battle rap. So we wanted to see the battle to see that. And if you're gonna angle, then you should angle punch. I feel like Twork did a great job of angling, punching, and executing. ARP was right there for Twork's first round, so it made it hit even harder, you know what I mean, because he was talking directly to him. I think that K tried some angles. One thing he did, he tried to predict what Twork was going to talk about, and he said the black Christian thing again. I speak for everybody in the crowd. We was like, not again. Hitman Holla voice, not again. Come on, man. Don't even say black Christians, bro. Come on. Like, it, you know what I mean? Like, for lack of a better word, we be giving him a pass because of talent, and he's not being directly disrespectful. But every time he say something like that, it got us like, yo, is he violating? I can't tell. You feel me? He had another angle in his third, which I think his third was his best round, and when he started to sound like Bigg K. But at the beginning, he opened with a Jerusalem angle because Twork's album is called Jerusalem. But we all know that New Jersey is called New Jerusalem. You know what I mean? So I don't think that hit. But then he came alive at the end of his third and started talking that Bigg K stuff. You know what I mean? He really got into what I would have expected for the whole battle. I think that he kind of didn't execute his angles as much, and I think that he sacrificed some of his punching for the angles instead of angle punching, if that makes sense. I got that jump 3-0 Twork. I think most people have that 3-0 Twork. And I still respect Bigg K's pay. He's still one of the best punchers. I still want to see what he's going to do next. I still don't expect him to like me or like bloggers or like human beings. I don't expect Bigg K to like anybody. You know what I mean? So, but one thing he really did wrong, when Twork went crazy, Bigg K got up there and basically cussed the crowd out before he even rapped. And that might work in some rooms, but he was kind of like, it was kind of like he was fed up with the crowd before he even started rapping. So they weren't going to be receptive to his work anyway, you feel me? And I saw Bigg K tweet that said, I've never been in a room so biased. That's untrue. You just never been in a room so biased that wasn't with you. They've been biased with you. They've been that biased with you. I was in the room when you battled A.Ward. They weren't trying to hear nothing A.Ward said, but they was real receptive to everything you said. You feel me? So you've been in the room that biased, just not biased against you. You know what I mean? But I'm sure your next joint gonna be a bang. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We still waiting for a couple of the mega matches that we know you got left. So, you know what I mean? It ain't no big deal for real. But that's an L, though. New Jersey Twork got that 3-0. Now to the main event. Hitman Holla versus Geechi Gotti. Listen, man. It lived up. It was battle of the night. It's one of my favorite battles of the year. I love big stage battle rap. So when the main event shows up at a big stage event, it's the best shit in the world to me. You know what I mean? I love this battle, from the promo to the execution of the everything. All the work they had to do to control their crews and make sure... No. Niggas is pointing into the crowd like, yeah, that man right there hit your wife. Like, what? Yo, this straight was crazy. Let's get into it, man. First round, I got Geechi taken convincingly. I think that, first of all, we got 6 fire rounds. Let's get that clear. So it ain't no Geechi killed Hitman, but I was looking at it like, all right, Geechi is executing everything that everybody wanted to hear about the gang stuff immediately. Geechi's rounds was brilliantly written. Only thing was, Hitman got to go second, and his rounds was brilliantly written too. Geechi's first, he attacked all of the gang stuff, everything that we wanted to hear about the gang stuff. I thought that was super dope. He got it out the way, kind of like when he battled Twork and everybody wanted to hear him talk about Briz, and he did it exactly the way Geechi Gotti does it, man. You know what I mean? Nobody can do that like him. Take the obvious and still make it just shine and rock the crowd. And he is the new Mr. Disrespectful. Arsenal was there. I think Arsenal passed the torch to him and they battle because Arsenal ain't he don't be super disrespectful no more. But Geechi Gotti, oh, he does. He's super disrespectful at all times. He's somewhere disrespecting somebody right now. Shut up, bitch. My bad, boo. I'm not talking to you. No, I wasn't talking to you. My bad. But I gave Geechi the first convincingly. Although Hitman did have a lot of moments in the first, he was going second, so we're comparing it as he's rapping. Okay, this little dry spot might not measure up to the fact that Geechi was here, or I don't know about, like you just nitpicking, right? Geechi got the first. Now in the second, I'm not gonna lie, Geechi started turning up even more. He had the whole sentiment angle talking about how the engagement, John. Oh my God, the engagement. You let her engage in a shootout and you ain't even engaged to her. So you know what I mean? I probably messed the bar, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh my God, this might get ugly for Hitman because I got Geechi winning the first clear, and I've never really seen Hitman like super counter right, but I did today. You know what I mean? Hitman second, man, listen. He started talking about some stuff. Some dude named Rich hit Geechi girl, and you know what I mean? You know, everybody like, oh, it's gossip. Who cares about that? But both sides is gossiping, so we got to call the battle as it is. And Hitman did a perfect job of, oh, you just did a whole round about my girl. Well, let's talk about your girl. And then he got into some rhyming pockets, started, you know what I mean, doing the dance. You mean the Hitman thing? I think Hitman, 3/4 through his round, had won that second round. The only problem is once 3/4 through his round, he rapped. I felt like he had pretty much edged it. And then he rapped for another 2 minutes. And it was like, is he rapping his way into making this debatable again? And I think that's what he did. I think that this round is super debatable now because his second, even though he closed strong, the fourth quarter of his round, it didn't even feel necessary at that point. He did enough. You know what I mean? Because he counter angled so good. He did enough for me to already win that round. And he rapped a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Now, in the third round, I think Hitman got that clear. I'm going to say something I ain't seen nobody say, though. I don't like the angle of, first of all, Geechi basically had a real talk round. Loved it, you feel me? And then he called out Hitman for not making us feel something right here. You feel me? That he literally said, yeah, you don't feel it here. Gave us the real talk round and all that. You feel me? I didn't like the fact that he was implying that the sentiment stuff was fake. You know what I mean? The shooting and all that was fake. I didn't understand that angle because your second round was about her getting in the shootout and engaging in the shootout, and then in the third, saying the whole angle is fake. You know what I mean? So that didn't really hit for me. You know what I mean? But all the real talk bars that Geechi does no better than anybody else, I think that was still a great round. You know what I mean? So we 5 great rounds in. With Hitman's third, he does exactly what Geechi says he never does. And he gave us that right there. You know what I mean? Like, and Hitman's voice was already cracking. So it worked even more when he talking about such an emotional situation. And he executed that third brilliantly. He took us to how he felt about it. He angle punched. You know what I mean? He had a lot of bars in there. You know what I mean? I love this battle. I got Geechi first clear. I got Hitman third clear. I got that second being debatable. I have to rewatch it. You know what I mean? Because I'm in the building too. So, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on. People booing. You know what I mean? Twork got it. Hey, that nigga with the glasses? Yeah. Hey, we gonna kick your ass after this. All right, y'all remember him? Take a picture. We gonna kick your. Hey, yeah, we gonna kick your. Yeah, back to you, Big K. You know what I mean? Like, It was that I had told dude to shut up on camera too. I was recording dudes, but I'm like, bro, shut up, let them rap. This is when T-Rex was rapping, same dude with the glasses. I don't know what's up with him. You know what I mean? Why do you pay $100 plus whatever you pay at the bar, plus whatever you pay for your Coogee outfit, plus whatever else you did for whatever liquor you drinking because you clearly was drunk, to talk over the people who are the stars of the show? I don't get it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I think that I gotta rewatch that battle without 1,500 people around me. You know what I mean? I'm sure of the first and the third. The second, I gotta rewatch for real. But as it stands, I had Hitman winning until he rapped too long. So then it became debatable. But I'm not comfortable just leaving it at debatable. So I may edge Hitman Holla in this battle. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I apologize. I wanted to get more footage from y'all, but it was real strict. Apparently, it was a media list that I wasn't on for whatever reason, but that's neither here nor there, man. I had a great time in Power Moves, man. I appreciate everybody involved for doing this for the culture. I feel like this just I'm seeing different platforms outside of battle rap talk about it. You know what I mean? I was watching White 100 John last night, and his man, one of them dudes in there, said he was in the bootleg rooms, had thousands of people in them joints. You know what I mean? We hear it all the time. But to hear it from somebody who's not even a real battle rap fan, how easy it was to access the bootleg and how many people was in there, that is sad to hear, man, because that's a lot of money. Granted, those thousands of people probably wouldn't have paid for the pay-per-view. A couple hundred of them would have if it wasn't so easy to find the pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? So we got to really start supporting our own, man. We got to get people excited to pay for these pay-per-views. We got to challenge people to pay for these pay-per-views. We got to offer incentives for people to pay for these pay-per-views. I don't know how, you know what I mean? Maybe I get on my mad scientist and think about it, but this is a problem, and it's going to be a bigger problem going forth. So I think we got to figure this out and really stop this shit right now. You feel me? But Power Moves recap. Shout out to everybody on the card. Shout out to everybody involved for getting their job done, executing. And I hope Bags and Bodies throws another card soon. I don't know the headliner, but you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it for sure. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm out, man. I'm home. I just got home. Like I said, let me just tell y'all, I kicked dude ass in front of his son. He was like, this is my son right here. I was like, all right, got a bar about that. So y'all be looking out for D out of Hitman versus M City. Shout out to M City. He was real cool about it. Came up humble at the end of the jump. Like, yeah, you probably got that joint. You know what I mean? But outside of that, man, I'm out, though. I'm out. I'm about to go smoke. I'm about to go do what you do when you get home from a long weekend. You feel me? It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's D out of Hitman, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets. D out of Hitman, put it on you.